OK, all that's still to come, but now Chris Moyles joins us in the kitchen. So how's your cooking?
Wicked.
Wicked?
Yeah,
I just
really
have to say, a minute ago, he was showing me on his phone the pitch invasion at Leeds yesterday.
Showed me that as well. Sorry, I'll put it away now.
Was you there on the pitch after?
Well, no, I didn't go on the pitch.
Didn't storm the pitch?
I didn't storm the pitch. There was a poor man on the microphone who kept going, please don't go on the pitch. And then everybody went on the pitch, and then for the 20 minutes just went, please get off the pitch. It sounded more and more desperate, so God love him.
You didn't
but they
like
did.
to.
No, I'm all right. I'm getting better with my cooking. I didn't cook 2 years ago, and then and now I'm really into it.
You found you're quite obsessed with it? Because
Yeah.
I think people who start cooking late on, particularly blokes, I think, you start doing it, you think, you know what? What else I can do? What else I can do?
Exactly like that.
There is that kind of winning mentality.
Although I do feel as though I'm a bit cooking by numbers. I'm a bit like painting by numbers. I have to read it and then do it. I'm not at the point yet where I'm like, I can just throw it all together and do it. I still need to prep.
That's a good way to learn, because then you have a solid repertoire and then you build from that. So essentially,
I'm good. I've done a lot of good dishes. I'm trying to just.
What's your signature?
Well, I do a good curry.
A good curry.
I love my curries, and then I did the other night beef with chilli and black bean sauce.
Very nice.
Oh,
I'm very
such a
impressed, Chris.
OK, so
Right,
we're
we'll
going to make
do
these whoopie pies, which is the thing that have apparently taken over.
I've never heard of whoopie pies.
They're everywhere. One of the big
this
supermarkets.
could be a big wind-up, and you could all have said.
No, honestly, they'll be everywhere. One of the big supermarkets started
But
selling
they're not now.
No, they started this week. The supermarket started selling them. Seriously.
Whoopie pies.
Yeah, they did.
Whoopie.
Seriously.
You're gonna
So
talk about that tomorrow.
in here we've got some chocolate and we've got some butter. We've got more chocolate to dip them into. Marshmallows which go in the middle.
Cool.
Then we've got some flour. We've got some sugar. We've got some eggs. We've got some vanilla. We've got some cocoa and we've got some
I
baking
love the fact you
powder.
pointing out the eggs to me. It's very sweet. They're the eggs, you say?
Yes, those
Right,
are the
okay.
eggs. And your first job, Mr. Moyles.
Okay.
That goes in there. That goes in there. That goes in there.
Now,
and then
I'm
whisk
no
them
good
up.
at this.
One-handed or two.
Oh, no, I do it with a knife. I'm rubbish. I
With a
really am
knife.
rubbish.
If that's what you want to do.
But
I'll do, if you tell me to do it this way, I'll do it this
Go
way.
for it.
Yeah, nothing wrong
you go.
with that.
See?
Little tip for you: if you get eggshell into your eggs, fish it out with the eggshell.
I have heard that.
Yeah.
Why does that?
It just adheres to it, just sticks to it.
just-
Yeah. And
then-
sugar goes in, the vanilla goes in.
What
Doesn't matter
first?
which step, it doesn't matter which order. And then whisk that up.
Okay.
And it doesn't have to be, hugely voluminous. We're just combining it really. What we're making is a slightly heavy sponge. That's it. Do you make puds or not? Not really.
No, do you know what? No, I do cheesecake. I've done a few times.
That's a good one.
And I've done like little chocolate tarts and whatnot. And cookies are good fun.
Yeah.
I made them.
This is a glorified cookie, really.
Well, yeah. I'll have a crack at this.
Your fine lady must be very impressed with your cooking.
My fine lady seriously can't believe it. I've gone
I
out
bet
with her for
she
10
can't.
years, and for 8 of them I didn't cook. So she's now.
She's shocked.
It's changed her life.
Yeah, I bet.
OK, so as you whisk that,
Yeah.
what we'll do, keep whisking, Chris, and this is just melted butter and chocolate. Which is just put in there, OK?
See, I'd just eat this out of the bowl.
Yeah, so would I with this.
I was pouring
That
it in.
comes,
I need a spoon.
All right. So just get that combined. Just give that a good old work around the edge, so all of it's combined, and that's the wet bits. You can turn that off now. Perfect. OK, now all we need to do is tip in all the flour, all the cocoa, and the baking powder, and then very quickly combine it with a spoon. Now, what you want to do whenever you make cakes, to make your perfect cakes, Chris, what you don't want to do is overwork that flour. So if you very quickly combine it.
Very quickly.
Yeah, because what you want to do is you want to get it working, but you don't want to overwork the gluten in the flour, because that's what will make your cakes heavy. And I'm sure you found that with your Victoria sponge, that every now and again there's a little
bit
on the heavy
heavy.
side.
Do you know what? Do you know what? I've got to be honest, and I wonder how many people would admit this. You know when you're meant to fold stuff in?
Yeah.
Right? As opposed to just stir it and mix it?
Yeah.
I've got to be honest, I don't know what the difference is. But
No.
It's more about the speed that you do.
See,
if you mix it in,
is
you
this
see,
too
that's
slow?
folding. That's beautiful folding. I think
See-
you could go a little faster.
Oh,
You could
well, I'm
almost-
trying, but you know what? It's gonna be all over me. I'm gonna be covered in
Beautiful
flour.
folding.
It's
at
a
that.
heavy cake mix. Now you can
It's
really kind of
very
stop it.
heavy.
But what you need to do with this is, the minute it's all combined, is stop. Don't then keep working it, because that's when they'll become really heavy. When you
So
cook
look,
them, they'll
so
tighten.
it's getting really thick now. Is that it? Or
Yeah, but you just want to make sure that you can't see any flour, if you know what I mean. So it just becomes.
Can I just do that now?
That,
Yeah, just
that
stir.
Chris Moyles, perfect.
So, Chris, you've got a big, what is it, the big Radio 1 show in May?
Oh, you're so prepped. It's the big weekend.
No, I was actually applying for tickets, actually.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Oh, did you not get any?
No.
Oh, bless you. Oh.
I want to come.
I'll see what I can do for you. Yeah, we're going to Bangor for 2 days.
Is it Bangor?
Yeah,
See, because do you know
Wales.
what made me talk about it? Is because you know the old clip earlier of the Radio 1 truck?
Yeah, you did the Radio 1
I did
show,
that
didn't you?
on that truck, that old truck. So they've changed a lot since then,
Was
though,
that? Did you do that with Eternal and with your solo?
Yeah,
career?
it was the one on that particular type of truck. You know, the very old-fashioned truck was Eternal, very first single.
Do you know what? I've watched the show a million times, and now, as I'm talking to you, I can just feel him and his beady little eyes looking going, he's completely messing this up. He's doing them wrong. They're not right.
They're all different sizes.
Well, because he just did it and then went, there you go. And I'm thinking, how do you do that?
It's all
Look,
about concentration.
Look, how's that?
It's brilliant. Then these get. No, it is because it's a heavy dough. When it cooks, they'll find their own level.
Here, one more. Look,
See,
still a
that
massive
serves you
one.
right for
there you
saying
go. Look.
unprepped.
There you go. Look at
There
this.
you go.
That's yours, Lou. Look at that.
The big
6
dollop.
minutes. 6 minutes these go in for, and what we end up with are these.
God, that was quick.
Look at that. Look how beautiful they are. Okay, so that's part of our whooping.
Mine will look just
I
like
want
that.
to see if yours look anything like that.
I bet you they do.
Right, now, what we're going to do, here's where the magic happens, Chris. This
All right.
is, yeah, you can fill it with cream, fill it whatever you want. What we're going to do,
Yes.
we're going to stick a marshmallow on top of each one.
Love that.
And put it back into a hot oven just for a couple of minutes to soften them. And then we'll squish them. Yeah? That's kind of how we ride here.
Squish them.
Now, meanwhile, there's more work to be done, Mr. Moyles. Isn't that simple? Because now what we're going to do, with the remaining ones, we're going to dip them into chocky. But what you need to do is, with your delicate little hands,
I have tiny
hold
hands.
the edges and then dip them in, not right the way down.
Okay.
And
So
then
dip
when they
them
come up, turn them that way up, obviously, so you don't...
Like that.
Lovely.
Is that right?
See, look how sheeny and glossy and delightful.
It's quite
they
a
are.
lot of...
That's good. You can tell. You can always tell when guests cook, though, because there's a level of sort
You
of
always
confidence.
say that.
But it's true. You can tell them the way they stand at the counter. And bands are always the worst. When we have bands on,
Right.
and you've got bands who are trying to be cool, and they sort of stand like this, sort of go, and they won't kind of make eye contact with
stare
the
like
food.
that.
Or anything,
I
but,
like
yeah.
I like it. I feel quite powerful behind a big kind of kitchen. Like
Yeah.
I'm lucky. I've got a big island in our kitchen, so I love it. I really like it. But I love the prep. I'm a nightmare for the prep. Little bowls and everything.
Yeah, that's
it's like
what
I'm doing
makes
a
it
little telly
easier.
show. But I have to do it. I have to prep it all up in order.
So I
Maybe
get
that's what you need
nervous.
to do, Luke. Because Lou doesn't cook.
No, I get nervous cooking for people. Like, if you were saying that you had Jamie Oliver around for dinner, if I had to cook for someone like that, I would just pass out.
It wasn't for dinner. It was literally for a steak sandwich. And he sat. I stood at the kitchen and the island, and he sat right opposite me and went, right. And I'm like, oh my God, I feel like this is like Cooking Factor or something. He was like a judge. But we did it together. It was very surreal because I've known Jamie a few years, but I cooked the steak while he made some little salsa thing, and it was like our own little mini TV show in our own house.
Right now, look, these have been in for a minute, and what happens is it's a hot oven. Put them on the top shelf.
Right.
And what happens then is we get these, and we...
Oh, hey.
That's magic,
That's
isn't it?
much better than
You know?
just having cream in the middle, isn't
They could probably do with another 30 seconds, but
And these are really healthy and good for you, is that right?
No
honestly,
calories
Chris,
no
they're
calories.
at all.
perfect for you.
We only cook things with no calories.
I
on
love
this
that.
show.
Yeah.
I love
Eat
that.
as
But
many
these
as you want.
are going to be everywhere, and you heard it here first. You'll find that when your team are bringing in whoopie pies in the
Whoopie
morning,
pies.
There we go. Bit of fruit round, just make it. You don't really need that. You just kind of eat them.
A bit of summer
Come on,
berries.
Chris.
I love whoopie pies. Shall I
Go
go?
for it.
Have a trial of those. I say
Try
coming
it,
up,
Andy,
we've
will
got duck ramen. Duck
Ramen
ramen.
noodles, indeed.
Ramen, I've been told it is. Noodles and
This
crunch.
is marshmallow in the middle. Isn't it?
Indeed.
Can I try that? Is it nice?
It's gone. It's like cream or something. It's really melted.
It's good.
That's kind of a headache and a heart attack in one, isn't it?
You can literally taste your hospital visit, can't
Yeah.
you, with every bite?
Do you like it? Good, huh?
I do like it.
I love marshmallows.
And now time for a preview of another up-and-coming film where ballet and breakdancing meet and don't like each other very much. Coming to cinemas in 3D soon, his Street Dance.